Thank you so much.
Just wanted to cater the music to your specific interests.
Oh my God, I'm allowed to like Miley Cyrus.
Look, I know you people like rap.
The Steven Universe fandom cannot seem to catch a break right now because we just got hit with some shocking new art. More shocking than Pearl X Greg, which I don't think anyone saw coming. Because unlike this, where it feels like, this is just a small drawing that someone wanted to draw, these new sketches of Amethyst and Sadie feel like something that may have been a plot point at some time. And yes, it's just as messy as you think it is in the best way possible. Because obviously, as we know, Amethyst is very liberal with her shape-shifting. Because while the art is obviously way more intense than anything that could have happened in the show, it isn't too far off from some of the struggles Amethyst faces in the show. And while Sadie and Amethyst don't have that many interactions outside of the big donut, I'm very interested in this now. Because if there's one thing Rebecca's great at, it's dealing with the mixed emotions, man. But then again, these could just be nothing more than sketches and no one's really gonna know except for Rebecca herself. And Rebecca Sugar, if you ever see this, which I don't think you will, we all just love Steven Universe and we just want to know more because we're intrigued. And also, if you make another show, it's got to be TV-14. Later.
I just fumbled a baddie. I'm always fumbling baddies.
And from the looks of who's listening, I know you relate to this.
I may be rich, clearly talented and hot, but I just fumbled a baddie.
Doesn't matter the gender, I'm fumbling all of them.
So I cried and won a Grammy. Yeah. I got every car and a big ass house, but I'm still fumbling baddies.
And from my expert fumbler, sing it with me.
I need my soulmate.
And Tyler's real as fuck for this. If there's one constant in this life, it's gonna be that you're fumbling baddies. I hope he gets this figured out by the next album.
Oh my God, I love R. Kelly. He is the king of R&B. Them girls knew what they were doing. Six years old is old enough.
Okay, and do you have a rewards card with us or anything like that?
Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, and here is your receipt.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know it's customary for bitches like you to tell me to have a nice day once the interaction is over, or were you raised in a fucking barn?
Oh my God,
I say thank you. You get up off your fat pig ass and tell me to have a nice day. Think you can do that, piglet? Wait, or do I need to call corporate?
No, I just didn't.
I just didn't.
What? Please.
Don't you know I will fucking kill you?
No.
Why the fuck
ma'am,
does no one
just
want to
calm,
fucking
calm,
work these
please,
days?
Please, it's not this serious. Oh my God.
Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty and tell me to have a nice day. Say it now.
I just work here so I can eat. Please, I just want to eat.
Why don't my kids talk to me?
Please, no. Ah!
I'm gonna hold your hand as I say this. The villain is not that hot. You just like power, you freak. Go read a forbidden tome or something. Stand up.
The southeast of the United States was just hit by a storm so devastating that parts of Florida are absolutely decimated. People are being rescued by boat from their homes in Georgia. Even parts of Appalachia are underwater. So far, the bad storm turned Category 4 hurricane has claimed 57 lives. The number is still rising. On the heels of this, 2 more tropical disturbances are currently forming in the Gulf of Mexico. Meanwhile, over the last year, in countries like Zimbabwe, droughts have gotten so severe and starvation so bad that officials have declared states of emergency. The endless bombings committed by Israel are so bad that it is speeding up climate change. All of the crimes and the injustices that got us to this degree of climate change that we will all suffer from, have gone unpunished. The 2 climate activists who threw soup on the glass covering protecting Van Gogh sunflowers have now gotten a combined 3 years and 8 months in prison. They'll be doing time in prison for throwing soup at glass for protesting climate change. Meanwhile, the people who are changing the climate, ruining the earth and ruining our lives, costing lives, are getting away with it scot-free, even being encouraged, even being protected. The air is dirty, the water is dirty, homes are being destroyed, people are starving. And the only people paying any sort of price for all of this are the people trying to change it.
You know, sometimes it's just best to shut the fuck up.
Why does the game that doesn't want black characters still want black culture? Genshin Impact recently released their Afro-Indigenous region, where none of the characters have dark skin. But one of the characters is a roller skating disco DJ rapper. And some of her movements were copied from a real-life black woman bar for bar. Disco roller skating in general was a response to segregation. When black skaters were denied entry to skating rinks, they created their own form of expression. It's a positive thing that someone in an entirely different country saw that cultural innovation and wanted to show appreciation. But when you want the culture and not the people, it raises some difficult questions. Since Genshin makes money when people roll for rare characters, do they think sales will decrease if a character's skin is darker? When they said the game was meant for fans globally, did they secretly not mean everybody? If you're a black nerd and you've ever been told that black characters feel forced or unnatural, that's never true. Wherever there's room for your culture, there's always room for you.
I'm not saying that Malcolm X was right and that y'all need to start beating these folks' ass, but Malcolm X was right and y'all need to start beating these folks' ass. Allegedly. And I'm going to say allegedly just in case y'all try to say that I'm on here trying to make people be violent, because if people wanted to be violent, they wanted to be violent on their own type time. That shit ain't have nothing to do with me. Because that video of that white thug pulling that gun out on that black man and his child, because I'm just saying, like, he should have been arrested immediately. Like, immediately. Like, immediately. Do we need to form the fucking Avengers or some shit? The police probably was watching his ass on TikTok shit. Y'all want to get on here and tell somebody about how y'all be pressing them when we be at the stoplights and shit. Want to stop somebody for going 5 miles over the fucking speed limit, but you don't want to stop nobody that pulled the fucking gun out on an innocent man and his baby. And his baby. I want y'all to know something, and I'm not saying that Malcolm X is right. And I'm not saying that we need to be violent. But some people have such a hate for people just because they have a difference in skin color that you got to beat their ass. Because if you don't, they might end up taking your life. Or they might end up beating your ass.
While they're investigating Diddy, they need to investigate that gay man. If you know, you know. But he is a gay older man, like 41. And what he tends to do, he tends to target those young gays, 18, 19, 20, and he preys upon them. He has a system. You will see these two, they're in a relationship. His name, the older gay man, these young gays, they have his name tatted on their face, tatted on their body. He introduced them into an OnlyFans pornography lifestyle. They're together. This is the love of his life. And then we see him abusing, disrespecting, or fighting them on Bigo. And he just keeps on rotating them in and out, in and out. And a lot of these young boys, they don't come for nothing. So he kind of abuses their power. And I don't think a lot of people know or hear about it because it's in the gay world. And I don't think the gay community knows how to call out predatory behavior like that. But they need to investigate that man and do like a surviving story. Because I just saw the other day, he has found him a new victim. That young man has 2 face tattoos on him of that older man. And he's probably going to introduce him into the OnlyFans lifestyle. And then fight him on bingo, cut him off, and on to the next one. That's a weird process if you ask me.
A shocking child labor scandal at Tyson Plants has been exposed. Court documents just unsealed in Arkansas reveal that children, yes, children as young as 11 years old, are allegedly working overnight shifts in Tyson Foods processing plants. In September of 2024, the U.S. Department of Labor filed warrants to inspect 2 Tyson facilities in Rogers and Green Forest after hearing about this horrific situation. The goal of these inspections was to uncover records about underage workers, some reportedly as young as 11 years old, y'all. This is insane. And it gets even worse. In Green Forest, a mother overheard middle schoolers casually chatting about working overnight shifts from 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. and they didn't even know how to withdraw their paycheck from the ATM. In Rogers, a teacher reported one of her 14-year-old students working at the plant. By July, investigators were already observing kids who appeared to be under 16 years old walking in and out of these plants, and they suspected that these children were working in hazardous and dangerous conditions. And here's the kicker. Tyson denies everything. They claim that they follow labor laws, don't hire minors, and are cooperating cooperating with the investigation. But let's be real, if these accusations turn out to be true, Tyson is putting children in danger just to make a profit. So we have to ask ourselves, how many other big corporations are exploiting child labor to get rich?
Can I get some of these?
Some of y'all are just really rude and just unnecessarily mean on here, and I'm not understanding. There was a lady who found a spider like Charlotte's Web and saw that it had written in cursive on a spider's web. I had never seen that other than in Charlotte's Web, a fictional book. Y'all in the comments, oh, tell me you've never seen an orb weaver spider without telling me you've never seen an orb weaver spider. Oh, excuse me, National Geographic. Everybody don't know what an orb weaver spider looks like. Oh, tell me you've never seen a riding spider. I've never seen a riding spider. Why is it so bad that people have never seen things before and you have? Do y'all know spiders is not very normal to everybody? Because, I see spiders and they're immediately dead after. So I don't even take time to even look at them like that. I say this to say that. I say that to say this. Y'all need to leave people alone. Just because you know what it is don't mean everybody else do. Everybody don't live in Australia and everywhere else with them big-ass spiders be terrorizing y'all at. Everybody don't know what that look like. Damn, leave people alone.
See, I need people like this in my life, because he knocked the shit out that dog. He said, like, hey, fuck you, spirits. Not today.
I was 19 dating a 33-year-old. And if you're a young woman in between the ages of like 18 and 24 and you're dating somebody that's more than 3 years older than you, you need to fucking run. Society grooms girls, specifically young black girls, to believe that we're more mature just because we're adultified and we get put in these fucked up predicaments at a young age. So that when we arrive to adulthood and older men are attracted to us, it seems natural, like it seems normal. It's how we carry ourselves. Oh, you know how to do a little credit score. You know how to manage your bills. You're just more mature than other girls your age. That's bullshit. They know that there are certain situations you haven't been put in before that women that are their age have been. They know there are certain milestones that you haven't hit that they've already hit. And they know how young and easy to impress you are. If you just graduated high school and you dating a man that has a car and a house and furniture and all of this shit in it, that's going to sound like the greatest thing ever. It's going to make sense for you, but it shouldn't make sense. And they know that. And the women their age won't date them. So you know all those losers and them fucking bums and just weirdos that you be around now, you're like, I'll never date your ass. They grow up. And in 20 years, they're going to be trying to get with girls that's 20 years younger than them. And you're going to be like, he's such a fucking loser. That's who you're picking from now. The fucking loser pool. So save yourself the trauma, the pain, the heartache of having to find shit out. Date somebody your own fucking age. And if any man is attracted to you or tries to get with you that's extensively older than you, 10, 20, 30, fucking call somebody. Call your brother, call your daddy or somebody, because he needs to hit his ass beat.
I'm about to get into black on black crime, okay? And now the white people are laughing. Look at what you did. I'm Ananiah, this is Gaydar. Today we're gonna find out if you're straight, gay, or a homophobe. What is your name and what are your preferred pronouns?
Jihad and he, they.
Okay, that's fun. We need more of those. Name some queer hobbies.
Cruising.
Oh!
Okay, that was too much. I don't do it, but it's...
You don't cruise? You don't cruise? Midriff?
Making all of your friends come over to your house and making them watch Beyonce's 5,100 performances.
Yep.
And sometimes comparing different performances of the same song together and getting into an argument about it.
Live performance video night.
Right.
I'm with you. What movie does Robin Williams play a gay owner of a drag bar?
Pass.
Oh,
you can't do that on here?
No, you can't pass.
Go on to the next one.
About to get into black on black crime, okay? And now the white people are laughing. Look at what you did. Which Republican governor just signed 3 anti-trans bills this summer?
All of them. I don't know that person.
Ooh, not you looking at the cards. Chris Sununu from New Hampshire signed 3 anti-trans bills this summer. What does it mean if a girl has a carabiner with keys on her belt loop?
A who?
A carabiner or a girl or a belt loop?
Can I have a definition?
Of. Carabiner. It's like the little loop thing with your keys and stuff.
Does a carabiner kind of signify that like a person might be a little...
I don't know why you were so scared to say the word lesbian. Are you scared of lesbians? If I had to guess if you were gay, straight, or a homophobe.
Wait, was this a quiz?
Yeah, it was a quiz, and you definitely failed. You are gay! Boom, 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 boom.
Thought I was a homophobic person for a second. And I just want to say I love the community, sometimes just not the lifestyle. I'm sorry.
That was the realest thing I've ever heard.
Only bad thing about a star is they burn up. Rest in peace to Ali. Rest in peace to Left Eye. Michael Jackson, I see you. Just as soon as I
come live with us in the palace. There's a room waiting for you. Come on, come on. Just let us adore you. Yes, we know that you're not her, but you were hers. You know what it meant to love her, and you remind us so much of her. Come live with us in the palace. Right now, there's a room waiting for you. Again. Come on, come I've already found someone. Just let us adore you.
Why don't white people want to be white anymore?
Of course it was going to happen. It was a natural progression of things.
A lot of y'all don't love black hairstyles like y'all advertise yourself to be, and it really doesn't sit well with me. I see creators come on here and talk about the negative experience that they have with trying to wear their natural hairstyle out, and a lot of comments always come in trying to love and support them. While a lot of y'all love is nice, I feel like it's neglecting their experience that they're talking about, ignoring the bigger problem at hand. And the real problem is y'all don't love black hairstyles unconditionally. You only love them on condition. A lot of y'all love afros until you see what it looks like to wake up with an afro. God forbid somebody have a mini afro, because I know y'all love hating on that shit. Y'all love dreadlocks, but the second somebody gets wigs that's not Hobie Brown, it's a whole different discussion. Or if people see a type of freeform that they not used to, Lord, I seen the hate that y'all give them on this app, and y'all are foul as fuck. The problem with y'all love for black hairstyles is that y'all don't love the nuance of it. Y'all love your ideal perfection of it. And anything that's not usually these people's ideal perfection is associated with being dirty, unclean for some fucking reason. But we know the reason. White supremacy. But if anybody ever comes on this app and talks about their struggles of having their natural hair out, there's nothing wrong with saying, oh, but I love your hair. But please don't be dismissive to the struggle that they've been through with their natural hair. That's all I ask. A lot of y'all need to actually just stop being rude to people. I'm not gonna say why y'all still want to be rude to people, but y'all just gotta be more empathetic, in my personal opinion, if you really love black hair.
My favorite trend right now is the non-black gay people who are like, I will be your translator between gay slang and then regular cishet dude slang. And it's like, yeah, period is type shit, and mother is goat, and oh, you ate is like you're him. And I think it's so funny because they're just both using AAVE. They're just using black slang. Like, it's not a translation. You're not translating anything. This is just black slang that you're both are using, and most often than not using incorrectly. So yeah, you're not actually a translator. You're both just two sides of the same coin of stealing things and then misappropriating them as something else so that we don't give the credit where it's due.
And the main reason why I stopped hanging around like non-black gay men or whatever is because you'll be around them and they'll just say some outlandish, like out of pocket, misinterpreted shit. Like we'll be outside, we'll be in the gym or something. They'll be like, oh my God, look at all the trade. I see Gregory, Tom, and Bob. Trade? Slave trade? That's not trade. I think it's just come up with your own lingo. Like when you see a white twink, say wink. Like that's new.
I had a couple shots in the tequila glass, and maybe that's why. But now he's shaking ass. No one can judge me. I'm newly single anyway. If you like what you see, you better shoot your shot. No matter of a clock before I'm back on lock. And if I'm honest, I think it's time for me to get laid. Take a night. I'm trying to get some dick tonight.
Oh shoot, I got a fortune cookie. Oh snap, I wonder what your fortune.
Y'all cool with your girl making more money than y'all? Ladies, y'all cool with making more money?
drop another diss track, and my life is yours.
And if I ever told you that I did, I'm fucking lying. Can you feel the light inside? Can you feel that fire?
Saying who could stop? And my sushi train is on loop. When you're this slick, what you gon' do? Did somebody say just?
I would like to remind y'all that the Powerpuff Girls were not originally called the Powerpuff Girls. That was a PR move. Or the original name was the Whoop-Ass Girls. So Craig McCracken, the creator of the show, when he went to CalArts, when he was in school there, he had made the original short called Whoop-Ass Stew, and it starred the Whoop-Ass Girls. Like, instead of Chemical X, it's literally just a can of Whoop-Ass. You can watch the full thing on YouTube, like it's damn near fully formed from the jump. But the fact of the matter is this, between Batman and Powerpuff Girls, give me the angry rich boy, because I'd rather deal with him than the people who were originally designed as I'ma beat your ass in triplicate.
I can't be your love. Look is too trivial for you now.
You know what? Fuck that. We finally finna address this shit. For 3 years, y'all have been asking for me to fulfill the dead promises of that man. Let me explain. That was the old BK, okay? That was that man. That was he, him. I ain't he, him, bitch. I'm they, them. That's not me no more. That was that nigga. I'm not that nigga. You feel me? It's over. It's over. Okay? I'm in a whole new light, a whole new energy. If it was the old BK, oh baby, I would have been had me sprawled up, naked, legs spread wide on the internet. But baby, this is a new energy, okay? Peace, love, and free the people. We over here focused. You feel me? Consciousness over coochie, politics over punani.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Gibby.
She doesn't speak English.
I'm still Gibby.
My parents count as my friends, I guess.
And you think they're both straight? I'm Ananiah, this is Gaydar. Today we're gonna find out if you're gay, straight, or homophobe. Which comedian just came out as non-binary?
I don't know. I don't know many comedians.
It looks like you just don't know a lot of... John Mulaney is not non-binary. Ilana Glazer. We can't keep filming in the park. There are so many shirtless men around. How many straight friends do you have?
4.
Can you name them?
Izzy. My parents count as my friends, I guess.
And you think they're both straight?
Last I checked.
Who do you think should be the first openly gay president?
Tom Daley?
Why would a British diver become the first gay U.S. president?
I just think it'd be fun.
You know what? Yeah, it would be fun.
It would be fun. Crochet us a new flag.
Can you hold this?
Yeah, of course.
What is Agenda 47 and why is it so transphobic?
Bill that is against trans people living their lives.
Okay, context clues, all right. Who made Agenda 47?
Trump.
Absolutely. Trump's 2024 platform is building like an institute that would force people to be on the gender binary. What kind of cars do lesbians drive?
U-Haul. Am I not allowed to say that?
It's a Subaru, like a Subaru Forester. I'd even take like a Kia Sport. Hell, Toyota Prius. If I had to guess if you're gay, straight, or a homophobe, I feel like I could say it, but I need something meaner. You know what I mean? Are you a friend of Dorothy?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Respectfully. When I say I want you to lay on top of me like you one of the weighted blankets of my dreams, I don't want you hesitating. Don't mind crushing my brittle Minecraft skeleton bones, bro. Listen, I don't care. We can sign a contract so you don't get tried for manslaughter. One thing I hate about social media is when people describe their perfect partner and they're all attributes to my personality. Like, oh, I want my partner not to beat the gay allegations. Oh, I want my partner to be a nerdy boyfriend that don't go outside. Oh, I want my partner to be weird. Where are y'all? Y'all don't exist in real life. I rebuke y'all. Y'all do not exist in real life. Y'all are just a bunch of tweeters and not about that action. Y'all only like the idea of us, but not the real us. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, y'all like my fit today? Bye.
Oh, Mr. Toad, I'm so happy I could eat you up. I really could. You know what I'd like to do, Mr. Toad? What a dream.
Yesterday, I found a cat right in the middle of the street on a main road. I'm talking baby cat. Neonatal, eyes barely open baby cat, right? I stopped my car in the middle of the street. I picked the cat up. I put it in my whip, right? Look, I'm driving on the street. Somebody left their cat. Mind you, I'm really allergic to cats. So at this time, I'm just trying to find a place to try to help the cat, right? I bring it to a vet a couple places. Nobody can help me. They're just handing out blankets. They like, go to the Humane Society. Okay, cool. I go to the Humane Society trying to get some help. I walk through the door, the lady gonna tell me, it's a baby cat. You leave it with us, we go snuff it. I said, hold on. I just met this cat 2 seconds ago. I know that, but you're not about to kill my cat. So I'll just take it home. She gonna tell me, wait, before you take it home, you gotta sign a bunch of paperwork for us to release it to you. I said, this is my cat. What you mean release it to me? I never released it to you. Give me my cat back. Now I'm telling them at the time, I'm like, listen, I found somebody who can take care of the cat. They gonna tell me, oh, well, if they want to take care of the cat, they gotta wait. You gotta take care of it for a month, and then they gotta come sign a bunch of paperwork. I'm like, why? She's like, yeah, we gotta make sure that the cat's going to a safe home. First of all, I found the cat in the street. You telling me if I leave it with you, that's supposed to be a safe home, you was gonna snuff it. But now you want me to sign paperwork to make sure I don't snuff it? That don't make no sense. You just told me you gonna kill my cat if I leave it with you, but you telling me I can't take it home because you scared I'm gonna kill it if I don't sign the paperwork. Worst part is I'm allergic to cats, and I'm telling them I can't keep the cat. I got allergies, man. She gonna tell me, oh, just pop 2 Claritins every morning. You lucky I don't pop you.
Rule number 40. When you find a sister in someone who is not blood, keep her.
Come in the middle, but stand on this side.
So the left.
You dick. Shut the fuck up.
Faye, Minute Key.
Maniki.
Minute Key.
Maniki.
Shut the
I will drown myself. Shut up.
Can you help me up?
No.
What the heck?
No.
Why?
I cannot make this shit up.
His name is Peanuts, and he's shaped like
purple?
a peanut. Yes.
His name is Purple Peanuts.
Yes.
Purple Peanut the puppet.
Do I look like I care what I did?
Yes.
Ah! Be quiet.
No. I am having fun.
Why are you in my trunk?
The bosses left but told the workers that if they didn't come in during a hurricane, they would be fired. The bosses left but told the workers that if they left before the floodwaters got waist high, that they would be fired. The bosses left but told the workers to pick between their lives and their livelihoods, and the workers lost their lives. This is a story coming out of Tennessee. Impact Plastics. Family members of missing people are claiming that their family members went into work because they were told that they had to, and now they are missing. 5 of them are confirmed dead. And what is occurring and what is pissing me off so bad right now is that the bosses are alive to tell the tale. They put out a statement categorically denying the allegations, saying that they told them to leave. They had a translator, they had somebody saying it in English, they had somebody saying it in Spanish. But what I will say is, if what the family members and if what people are saying is true, and the bosses decided to jeopardize the lives of workers just to make an extra dollar, I hope they lose everything they have, and I hope they rot in a prison cell. Workers are not expendable, okay? Workers are not pawns for you to use just so you can stuff your pockets. Our lives have value. Our lives matter. I truly hope that the people that are currently missing are found. Hurricane Helene wreaked havoc all over the Southeast. There are parts of Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina that will never be the same because of the storm. There are people dead, people that have lost everything, and I truly hope that they find these people out in Tennessee.
I don't want to hear shit else about this customer service goddamn conversation until y'all ask the essential workers of 2020 how the fuck they feel about it. As somebody who was working during 2020 as an essential worker and I was a full-time college student, y'all were fucking insane. Okay? Fuck them customers.